G'day and welcome to the beautiful Atlantic Oil Sunset Strip racetrack in Mildura. We had a beautiful drive last night up from Portland through Halls Gap, very spectacular. And we're here at this beautiful 8th mile facility. We're going to see some 4-second passes here today, guaranteed. And winning a blue hat is what you get for doing a 4-second pass on Drag Challenge, but you must finish. Kian, how are our top runners looking today?
So between first and second, it is 0.015 seconds. That is insanely close, but what's more insane is that the top 5 are 4 100ths behind, 0.399. So it is incredibly close, and we're doing night racing here tonight, which means the cars just go faster and faster and faster. So it's going to be on for young and old till we shut the lanes at 10 p.m. or potentially later, depending on what happens. So it's going to be an awesome night of racing. So we're here with Mark Drew, our 2023 champion, and mate, yesterday you took the overall lead again. How's the week been for you so far?
Oh yeah, it's cruisy. We've had no dramas, so it's always a good thing when you don't have a drama.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we're going good.
Yeah. So this car is a 6-second car. Hasn't done it at Drag Challenge yet, but it has done it numerous times. Super low 7 2 years ago when he won the overall thing. How are you feeling with the pace of the machine this year?
Yeah, there's a lot of faster cars. Well, everyone's improving this year, which is good. You got Brandon and Jace Kenny, and they're all. There's a lot of fast cars, and Luke obviously as well. Keith, well, we know how fast that car goes, so and they're thrashing away at that. So
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, look, we'll just plod along with what we do. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So we did our first day of 8th mile yesterday. We don't go back to quarter mile for another day or two. So how do you approach 8th mile racing different to your quarter mile stuff?
Pretty much the same, really. Same sort of ramp, boost ramp and everything. But yesterday we went through the exhaust, so something I don't really normally do much, but I just thought, let's have a crack. So we went like a 94 through the exhaust, which I'm pretty happy with. So, but yeah, exhaust is off now, so let's try and bump them numbers a bit.
Yeah. Now, I know you like to be a little bit shady in a good way because these guys like to keep their really high stuff, but what's your sort of aim for the next 2 days? We're here tonight and then tomorrow. Have you got a loose number you got in mind? You did a mid 4.9 yesterday, so.
No, I don't know. If we can run a 4.90 today or better, who knows? Well, look, it should go better. It should, but we just don't know, man. The track and everything, everything, all the stars have got to line up. So. But yeah, I'll be happy if we go on 80. There you go. I'll be happy if we go on 80.
Well, it's last I looked it was 0.015 between you and Keith for overall, so you need to get that margin up a bit if you can.
Yeah, mate, they'll come out and annihilate us tonight probably.
We'll see. Those boys haven't even made it here yet, so we'll see how we go.
Oh, they'll get here, don't worry about that. They'll get here. They got the thing going when it was an unbelievable effort. So
yeah. Well, this is kind of hump day for the week, so best of luck for the rest of it.
No worries, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Day 3 of Drag Challenge 2025.
One of those OG people who's been to every single event is Alicia Teal. We call her the Queen of DYO, Dial Your Own, because she won in 2023, runner-up in 22, runner-up at Drag Challenge Weekend 22, 4th in Drag Challenge Weekend 2020. She won in 2019, she came 2nd in 2016, and won in 2015. That first year she drove down, I think, by herself and back. She did that a couple of times. One time she drove back and then did the Wednesday night street meeting and then collapsed in the pits. So she's a dedicated racer. Now she's not here today because it's Halloween. She's a metal girl, so she's got to get married on Halloween to Jason. She would have loved to have been here, but we had to make it work on this weekend. There was no other week that would work. A round of applause for Alicia. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip.
Hooray!
So we're here with Drew, Mark Drew's son, who's the overall leader. Mate, you're in the same class, Heron Falls Machinery House radial blown with this VR Commodore. Bit of a sleeper, mate. This is not a Holden 5 litre, despite what it looks like, is it?
I'd say it is. It looks like one, doesn't it? No, it's not. It's a turbo LS setup. Was aspirated last few times we've done this event. But we just decided to step it up, you know, see if we can chase some faster numbers.
So this is the combo out of your mum's beautiful HR Holden, isn't it?
Yeah. Same motor box, just a big single turbo, not two twins now. But yeah, it's identical setup to that.
So how fast did you run when the thing was aspirated, and how much quicker is it now? Because it's a fair bit quicker as of Wednesday when we did the first day of racing.
Aspirated, it went 970 at I want to say it's 134, something like that. But yeah, Wednesday we went at 840 at 163, so stepped it up a little bit.
It's a fair effort, and when all this is under bonnet, you shut it. It just looks like honestly, it looks like a P-Platers S-Pack, which is really cool. He's even trimmed the Kirky with the same trim as what's meant to be in there, so it's quite cool. How are you feeling about the next couple of days at 8th Mile and then going back to the bend?
No, should be good. The car hasn't had a lot of testing done on it yet, so we're sort of still got little teething issues, and but no, we'll sort it out. Yeah.
Quicker than an 840 come Sunday?
Oh, well, fingers crossed. We hope so. Yeah.
All right, well, thanks, Jude. It's a really cool little sleeper. The 90s Commodore guys will love this, and best of luck for the rest of the week.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks.
So here with The Rock, Dwayne. Hegney, last name is me, no relation, but still very cool. We both love cars, both love 2000s Commodores. Mate, you've taken a very budget approach to this. Everyone goes, oh, I can't do drag challenge, it's too expensive. This guy's a YouTube channel that completely defeats that theory. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this car, we built it last year, came and did drag challenge and came 10th in dial-in for under 10 grand, including buying the car, the trailer, everything. And we did it real. Everything we were sponsored, we added into the build tally. We cut no corners with the costings. But yeah, we wanted to show that you can do this on a budget. Even this year now, we've got the HP Tuners Core ECU in it. We've changed the converter. We're still all in under 17 grand with this car. Yeah. There is still a lot that we should upgrade, like the auto. It's still got a stock 4L60 in it, but it's holding on and it's getting us through.
So if you remember from last year, there was photos getting around of a car that had AFL footballs in the rear springs for dampening to get off the line. That was this car. So that's how much budget we're talking here. But in fairness, everything worked. How many Ks is on this engine now?
357,000.
And no oil burn.
No oil burn. It doesn't use oil. It doesn't blacken the oil. Nothing. It's still got the same spark plugs as last drag challenge in it.
And you finished quite high as well in the what's now the VCM Performance HP Tuners Dial your own class. You were, for a budget combo, and you just threw it together last year to see what would happen, you finished pretty high as well.
Yeah, we finished 10th. We probably could have got a little bit higher if we had tested the nitrous before last year, but our test pass was our first pass last year. Same as this year, we hadn't tested the car. First pass was the test, and that was the slip we handed in.
And you're taking it more seriously this year. You got that HP Tuners ECU. He understands dial racing now, and you're 12th at the moment. We're halfway through the week. How are you feeling about it?
We're still pretty confident that we can get another top 10 finish, potentially even higher. We do have a much better split this year than we did last year. We're sitting at 0.32 at the moment. So if we can keep ourselves inside that window, I'm pretty confident that we could even be on for a top 5 finish if the car holds on, which we think it should. It's behaving itself.
Yeah, the 4L60 in this thing, she's got no help. She's clinging on for dear life.
Oh, mate, absolutely. This auto has done 357,000 Ks and 55 bottles of nitrous now, and it's still holding on. We need to take it out and send it to NASA and find out what they built it with, because this thing's just not normal. It thinks it was built by Mark Mickey.
Just like the budget, it defies logic. So, but hey, it's great to see these guys doing it on a budget, and best luck for the rest of the week.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So I'm here with Lockie Jones, current player for the Port Adelaide Football Club in the AFL, but we're not here to talk about footy, we're here to talk about fast cars. Mate, second go at Drag Challenge, how's it been for you?
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. No issues on the road. We won and done each track. Did the big drive yesterday, all in one hit. So got in Mildura about 6 o'clock last night, and yeah, just here waiting for our first run.
So how have you, was drag racing really a thing for you and cars before Drag Challenge? And Charlie Dixon's a big influence for this guy, because he dragged you along for the first one 2 years ago.
Yeah, I sort of didn't really know much about drag racing, hadn't watched much. Always been interested in the cars, and then when I got to the footy club, Charlie sort of talked me into buying a car that was I could drag race, and 2 years ago dragged me to Drag Challenge for the first time, and love it.
Yeah, awesome. So tell us a bit about the Kingswood. It's a nice clean thing, but we can see a bit of a bullhorn here, so it's not just a nice looking car, there's a bit of speed about it.
Yeah, I bought the car probably 3 or 4 months before last Drag Challenge, and then had a straight meet in Adelaide, cooked the engine, so it's been off the road for the last 18 months, got it back 2 weeks ago, and then it's a 5.3 iron block just with a PSR G45, and rewired the whole car with a Haltech Rebel LS and a UC10 dash, so kilo boost manifolds, just a few of the good bits to make it go fast, but not text, so a little bit annoying that I can only run a certain time, but loving it anyway.
Yeah, awesome, that's great. So how's the rest of the week you think going to go for you? You've hamstrung a little bit by not having a cage, but still quite a quick thing, and you're looking forward to the rest of it, I assume?
Yeah, love it. I've got 2 other boys with me, so it's been good racing, and then get to places and sit down, have a feed and a few beers and just chill out. So see how we go today, and hopefully we'll get a few runs in this afternoon with no drive, so, and then see how we go tomorrow, and then last drive for the day, heading home.
So there you go. Well, most players are overseas in the off season, with their hot girlfriends in Europe and all this stuff. Lockie's here in the dirt. He's camping too. He's not glamping this stuff. You're doing it the proper way, aren't you?
Oh, we got a cabin last night, so we'll take a cabin over camping if we can. But camping tomorrow night, so looking forward to it.
Awesome. All right. Well, best luck for the rest of the week, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.
So as well as the pits being packed with race cars for the week, we've also got a show and shine on here. It's Friday afternoon about 5:30, so most guys and girls will be finishing work, coming out to watch the evening's racing, and they can bring their cool car. There's all sorts of stuff here. Behind Matt here is a Cherry Black Club Sport, one of my favourite cars. Tiranas, HQs, the whole lot. And we're doing the same thing at the Bend on Sunday. So if you've got a car like this and you want to bring it out to the Bend to watch some drag racing, jump on dragchallenge.com.au. You can enter your car in the VIP park up. Instead of parking in the car park, bring your nice car into the venue. We'll let you park in the pits with the competitors and you get to watch the racing, just like these guys and girls are doing. So if you want to do that this Sunday, jump on it.
Looking like a thunderstorm, boy. Here we go, 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 go. You're easy to remember, so hard to forget. That baby is a coward strut. Well, how could I not worship every inch your feet have touched? Baby, run away with me. You kill it lonely. You make my eyes unseen.
Alrighty, as you can see, the sun has set, it's cooled right down, and we've just had a decent track prep session. The lanes are now open, so this is going to run hot all the way till 10 p.m. tonight. First up, Mark Drew, our overall leader. Traction control's working hard there. 565, 117. Okay. So here's Nathan Jehu, the West Australian in the LX Tirana. He might be the first to put down a 4 today. We haven't seen one yet. This is the weather for it. Temperatures drop, there's no wind. This could be interesting. Oh, so 510 at 144 mile an hour. Dynamo is Daniel Smith in the K24 powered Toyota Celica. Currently leading Tough Mounts 235 blown by a fair margin. But these guys are going to want a 4. They're worried about the overall result now, so let's see what they can do. Daniel got very crossed up in the braking area then. Sparks and he was over to the other lane. Seems safe now. But yeah, 2 lots of wheel spin. So a 601 really doesn't represent how fast that car is. Yeah.
Took the manifold off, and I had to block the port. You really want to start this conversation with me, Jack? I do. Far out. So we decided to pull the engine out, which I knew was inevitable, had to come out. Welding a piston in the block is probably not the best thing to do, but it got us through that second day because we didn't have time to do it at the track. I can't pull a piston out and swap it at the track. So we welded the piston, got through day 2. Then day 2, we went to a friend's workshop, Dean's workshop, and we removed the engine, pulled the engine apart, as you saw in the photos, and we changed the piston with a spare piston. Trying to do the right thing, put it all back together again, and thinking that everything's good, we're going to make the trip So we spent all night last night doing that, and we got it running at 5 o'clock this morning. Packed the trailer. We still got a boost issue. So we made I think we were 3 hours into the trip, and we started to hear a noise. So we pulled over, take the rock covers off, and surely enough, I've done a lifter. And mind you, they're brand new lifters, but it goes to show you need luck on your side. So we go to swap the lifter out, make the trip another hour and a half, and we could smell transmission fluid. And it burnt the seal that holds the oil from coming out of the converter. So we towed the car with another competitor that was with us to another workshop, tried to fix it, realised that we couldn't. So we towed it as far as we could on the highway, and then we put enough oil in it to get here, and here we are.
So that brings us to the end of what's been a really crazy night here at Mildura. We don't know what's in the water. We were talking about it before we turned the camera on, maybe because it's Halloween. Up until dusk, it was perfectly fine. Now, it just went crazy. We've had 2 incidents on track, one of which has just ended racing. Poor HQ Ute went into the wall. Everyone's okay, but that's ended it. And of all things to happen, Keith Hards and Frank and Fair XW have shown up right on the death. So we'll be back here early in the morning for the penultimate day of Drag Challenge. It's going to be big. There are lots of people that need to run numbers, and we'll see you in the morning.